the different coaches. You know, coaches or players will need to take time to adjust to a coach's philosophy and the game plan. And I think one thing for me is we failed to find a prolific striker after Asamoah. That one is a fact.
He
We
mentioned
cannot
it
lie.
himself. He did.
We cannot lie. We don't have a potent goal scorer. We can rely on that. This is Ghana's marksman, lead marksman that is going to get us the goals.
All right, sure. No problem. Let's cross over to Spain and speak to Juliet. Take it over.
Well, Juliet, thanks for joining us this morning. How's Spain and the Black Stars camp looking this morning?
Right, Kelvin, thank you very much. So I'm currently at the Stars camp. Everything is calm, everything is okay, just like we've been saying for the past few days, even before they played against Brazil in France. Everything is cool here, just few injury concerns, but apart from that, everything is calm.
Oh, okay. Yesterday, we had information from Coach Otto and from the press conferences that final checks were going to be made on the two players who were doubtful. That is Tariq Lamptey and then Alexander Djiku. Any details on the two players as it stands now? Are they going to play?
Well, it's not likely that we'll get to see players like Alexander Djiku and also Tariq Lamptey. And maybe or possibly Kamaldeen also play this particular game tonight. So technically, they have been ruled out of these games. They all have some slight injuries here and there, and they can't play this particular game. It's important for the medical team to monitor them because we've got just about 1 month or 2 weeks to the biggest showpiece in the world. So if you have some of your key players being injured ahead of that particular showpiece, it's just important for them to have precautionary measures and see to it that the players are in good shape for the World Cup because they have to go back to their clubs and it has to be managed well. But I have my senior colleague, that is Henry Asante-Chum, who is the communications director of the Ghana Football Association. We'll be talking to him shortly. And Henry, thank you very much for joining me here on New Day Sports. Some of the players are missing out, like Chiku, like Tariq, and also Kamaldeen, as the coach mentioned yesterday. How does this impact on the match tonight?
Well, I'm sure the coach was preparing to field a very strong team, as he mentioned in his press conference yesterday. Chiku has been very influential for the team since he got the chance to play for the Black Stars. I think Kamaldeen did not have a good day against Brazil and was pulled out at halftime. But he's been training very well until yesterday when the medical team informed him that he has ACL grade 1 after the training session. Then Tariq Lamptey also felt some pain in his knee, so he was rested. He didn't train yesterday because they wanted to, they want to risk playing him and then going out for a long time. These are good players. We saw what Tariq did when he came on against Brazil. It would have been nice to give him, a start today to see how he would react in the second match for the Black Stars. But I strongly believe that in the right back position there are other options. Ali Bisaidi is a top quality material, and then also we have Dennis Odwe around, who played about 17 minutes against Brazil and was later substituted. In central defense, if it is that Djiku cannot play, he stepped out with a physio for a one-on-one training a few minutes ago. If it is that he cannot play, at least Salisu showed promise when he came on. There is Amate, there is Stefan Ambrosios, and there is also Joseph Addo. So there are quite a few options to look at going into this match.
And Henry, finally from you, camp, like we've also been here, we've monitored. Everything seems so fine. They are attacking this game just as they did the Brazil match. For you going into this game and also the World Cup, what should Ghanaians look forward to?
I think it's important for the team to play well, not necessarily win 7-0, 8-0, 9-0, whatsoever. It's good to see how they will respond to that defeat against Brazil. It's good to see how players who will be given the opportunity to play today will give the coaches some headache, because the analysis after the Brazil game is that some of the players did not impress. So if you are given the opportunity today, you need to show to the coach that you have what it takes to break into the team and, for that matter, to be counted among the best players going to Qatar 2022. So yes, this platform is good. Otto mentioned yesterday that it will not be as difficult as the game against Brazil, but you need to take every game seriously. You need to go out there as a player, step up and do your best on the field of play. So we have yet to see the players who will start, but I believe that whoever is given the nod to start today need to prove a point. Whoever gets the opportunity to play today need to show to the world that they are ready for the World Cup.
Henry, thank you very much for your time. So you heard from the communications director of the Ghana Football Association, Henry Asante Truman. Just like Henry mentioned, if you're a journalist and you go to the training sessions of Coach Otto, there's no way that you can get any clue as to who is starting the game and who is not going to start. So if you make any quick prediction, you might put yourself in trouble. So we wait to see which players will play against Nicaragua. Definitely there will be some changes. Definitely it's likely that players like Iñaki Williams and Salisu will start the game. But we wait for the final word of Otto Kelvin.
All right, thank you so much, Juliet. Later on, maybe on midday and at 6 p.m. just before the game, I'm sure we'll get a lot of updates from you. Thank you so much, and thanks to Global Wings Travel and Tours for making this trip successful. Well, that was Juliet Bellwether giving us bits and pieces from the Black Stars Camp. Game is at 6 p.m. and just like you heard from Henry, the players are eager to make amends, and we shouldn't be worried if Tariq and Alexander Djiku are missing out.
I also heard him say that Otto mentioned that this game will not be as difficult as the Brazil game. So that tells me that tonight we have no excuse at all.
Yes, just like I said,
no excuse whatsoever.
If Suriname beat Nicaragua, we have to thumb them. There's no beating them. We need to annihilate them. As Kobna would always say. Yes, we need a very heavy and convincing scoreline.